Hi Libra, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the final week of June 2022. I really hope you guys had a great week. I am going to take just a quick second, like I normally do, to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. If you find that's your situation, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements, see if those readings might resonate better. Keep in mind in a general reading that the energies can reverse or flip-flop, and that's not unusual. Also, if you are interested in a private reading, that information can be found in the small box that is beneath this reading. So let's get started, Libra. Spirit, can I have the energy of Libra? All right, Libra, you are starting out with the Star. We have the Nine of Wands and the Devil in reverse. All right. This is nice energy, Libra. It looks like you're overcoming some things. You're nearing the end of a cycle, actually, and I think that it's been a long road for you. But I do see you kind of overcoming these things, and I feel like you're kind of doing it in a very triumphant manner. You're kind of rising up over the emotion of it, and you're kind of conquering it. Some of you may have guides that are helping you with this. But yeah, it's good energy. And I do feel like there's something that is toxic here that is you're either eliminating or releasing, but there's something toxic that is leaving your energy, which is good. With the Star here, I do feel like, you do have your sights set on something. There's hope. You're feeling very hopeful about the future. And I feel like you've worked very hard to rebalance your emotions as well. I feel like you might be very, very in tune with your spirituality at this time. And that may be what's helping you to overcome whatever this challenge is. But this is nice energy. Let's see who might be in your energy. Who's in Libra's energy, please? Who is in Libra's energy? Okay. All right, we have the Knight of Wands. We have the Ten of Wands. And coming out together, we have the Two of Wands along with the Ten of Cups in the reverse. All right. So the person that's in your energy, I do feel as if this person, would like to talk with you. There is a desire to talk. And they may reach out to you. If they do, it's going to be rather quickly. The thing is that this person in your energy does tend to be a bit erratic as far as their energy. So they're not. It's not a steady energy. It's more of a on again, off again, in and out type of energy. This is someone though that you do feel connected to, and I do think that you are hopeful about. Now, they're feeling extremely burdened here. They're unhappy and they're feeling extreme, like there's a lot of problems. You're hopeful to resolve these problems. They're feeling kind of beaten down by the problems, like they're really carrying them. I do see this cycle for both of you coming to an end. I do feel like they are closer to an ending of this cycle, for sure, because they're just so unhappy with it. It's just become so heavy for them. They're reaching a point where there's a decision that they're trying to make. And I think that they have not yet made that decision. It is an emotional decision, but they are trying to basically protect themselves, their heart, basically. Because it's a painful thing. It's a decision that they're making, but it's because they're unhappy. Whatever these problems are that you want to resolve and kind of rise up out of, it's really weighing them down, and that's where this decision is coming in. Now let's see what the energy of this connection is. All right, we have the Emperor and we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, so you may be seeing the connection a little differently. I do feel that, Libra, you are in this energy of kind of taking charge of things. I can see it here. Like you want to take charge of everything. You're going to put an end to these problems. You're going to get this toxic stuff out of your life. You're feeling very tapped into spirituality. The person that you're connected with, I feel like they're really just focused on what it is that they really want in life, what it is that they want. So it's kind of the same energy, but a little different. Now, I do feel that this person sees you as being what their wish fulfillment. But they also feel that you are distracted. There's a feeling of Libra being distracted, perhaps from work. The Emperor sometimes can be a bit of a workaholic. And so there might be the feeling that Libra is distracted by work or distracted by other things that catch their eye or their attention. And that might be why this energy is a bit in and out, a bit erratic. You, on the other hand, I am seeing that you definitely are distracted, Libra. There is that energy, but I do think that you still have hope for this connection. And I also think that you're aware that this person sees you as wish fulfillment. And that gives you that leeway, as it were, to kind of, I'm not going to say ignore them, but I feel like you don't pay the attention sometimes, is what I'm seeing. Because you feel that this person does see you as a wish fulfillment, and so there's this energy here of being busy about your own life, feeling secure, and so busy in their feelings, and so therefore busy about your own life. Let's see what's affecting this connection. The Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups speaks to a reconciliation, a desire for a reconciliation, a desire for happiness, but there's problems to getting there. So this person that you're connected with feels burdened by this. They feel like there's just too many problems to reach this reconciliation, whereas your energy is that you can rise above the emotion, anything can be conquered, this can be handled. So let's see what the outcome is at the end of the week. For some of you, you're not out of contact with this person, or you may still be with this person. And if so, it's not so much a reconciliation, it's about the happiness of the connection, because that's been draining a little bit. So I see two timelines. I see a timeline where there is a couple that are apart, and this is a reconciliation. I see other couples that they're literally together, but there's these problems are interfering with the happiness in the connection. you feel that things can be overcome, but they're feeling weighted down and burdened by it. Outcome at the end of the week is the King of Cups. Now that is water sign energy. That would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. It tells me that there's love here between both of you, because it is shared energy. Yeah, there's definitely love here. So we'll clarify to see what this is about. I'm also seeing the energy of Aries here. Let's go ahead and let's see. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Wands in the reverse. So it speaks to this same energy that I was talking about. Its underlying energy tells me that there is something that is blocking this connection. It's these problems. There's something blocking the connection. It also may indicate that for some of you there is no communication that's going on at all. Communication could be blocked. For some of you there's a distance between the two of you, and that distance is not being crossed. So nobody is, taking steps to cross the distance. So let's go ahead and clarify. Spirit, why is the star here for Libra? Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups. So there's some mirroring going on here. And we have the Fool in reverse. Yeah, so you're hopeful. You also feel like this person is your wish fulfillment, but you also have fears, Libra. There's fears about having a new beginning. So you may be in your energy, you may be kind of manifesting and then kind of sliding back on that manifestation, because on the one hand you're saying, I'm really hopeful this person, of bringing this together, they're my wish fulfillment, but I'm afraid of a new beginning. If you're going to manifest, you kind of want to lean more towards what it is that you are trying to manifest, and you have to be more clear. You never want to manifest from a fear state. I do think that you do have some fear of a new beginning with this person, even though it's what you want. Why is the Nine of Wands here? Why is the Nine of Wands here? Clarified by the Nine of Wands. You have the Seven of Wands in reverse and the Two of Cups. Yeah, so you've been very hurt by these problems, and there might have been like opposition and fights. Some of the opposition could have been outside of this connection, and if that's the case, I do feel that you want to resolve any opposition that came outside of the connection. I'm also seeing that even though you feel that these problems can resolve, that you can rise above the emotion and can, basically resolve everything, you feel positive about that. I do see that you have been very hurt. There is an energy of being hurt from these problems and these conflicts and problems. But I have to say, Libra, that the pain was created from the opposition that came from outside of the connection. I'm also seeing that you definitely feel that this person is a soulmate. You do want to bring this back together. You definitely want to overcome the problems, and I feel like you want to be on the same page with this person. So you do want a reconciliation if you're apart from this person, and if there's difficulties that's, causing the relationship to be unhappy, you want to resolve those. Why is the Devil in reverse? We have have the Page of Pentacles reversed. We have the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so I see you releasing something here that's toxic. Now, you could be dealing with another air sign. That could be another Libra like yourself, or a Gemini or Aquarius. Or it could just be that this is your energy. But I do see that there's something here you're releasing, and it's being cut out of your life. Something that failed to produce. It started small. You thought it was going to grow. It was going to become more. It did not. And I think that some of you may even be a bit angry that it didn't become more. It didn't grow, as it were. I do see some of you having some financial problems, and that's caused you to feel out of sorts. Yeah, there's been a small loss of finances or money, and some of you are feeling upset or angry about that. Others of you, there was an offer here. There's been some kind of perhaps you reached out. Page of Pentacles can sometimes be like a text. And that it was refused or blocked. You might have gotten blocked, Libra. And if so, I see that there's a sense of being upset or angry about that. You're wanting an end to anything that's toxic, though, in this connection. Yeah, I do feel like if you're dealing with another air sign, it could be that they're angry. They're angry. You may know that they're angry because things never leveled up between the two of you. So take it as it resonates. But I do see there's a little bit of either angry or feeling out of sorts energy here. Now this is the toxic energy that you want ended. Now let's look at their energy. Why is the Knight of Wands here? Why is the Knight of Wands here? Queen of Cups, water sign energy. That is Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, and Five of Cups. So, yeah, this person does have feelings for you, Libra. They do love you. But there's an energy of, although they love you, they're not going to just like give that cup of love without thought. So there's inconsistency here. They are not steady with the way they feel. Sometimes they feel very sad. Other times they feel very loving. It's a little bit like your energy, so that I do see the mirroring. Sometimes you think of them as your wish fulfillment. Other times you are afraid of a new beginning with them. This person also does see this as a connection that is loving or could be loving, but they're very sad. They're currently very sad. So, and I do think that as they are looking at the connection, they're realizing they do love you. They do have feelings for you, but right now their focus is more on what's been lost in the connection and the things that have gone badly. Why is the Ten of Wands here? Queen of Cups is also highly perceptive and highly intuitive. So this person is using their intuition with regard to any kind of communication or anything to do with this connection. Page of Swords reversed, and the Two of Wands. All right, so some of you, like I said, are not speaking. The communication has been blocked, and that's one of the things that weighs heavily on this person. I do feel with the Two of Wands, they're reaching a point where they're making this decision. I'm seeing it in a couple of places. So they're reaching a point of, and they don't know what decision yet to make. That's why they're delaying making the decision. But the decision has to do with moving in a new direction. They're very burdened by this choice because they're not quite sure what to do. I also think that they're having a difficult time for those of you that there is no communication. Let's look at the bottom energy. Yeah, they're very unhappy. They have the Ten of Cups reversed twice. We have the Four of Coins and the Chariot in reverse. So they're still holding on to the connection, but what's making them unhappy, Libra, is that things are not moving forward successfully. Sign of Cancer, by the way. So Cancer is very strong in this reading, but yeah, they're very unhappy because things aren't moving forward in a positive way, in a successful manner, and so this decision is being made because they are very unhappy with the way things are. Now, currently they're still holding on, and that's why, again, they're delaying making this decision. So the person you're dealing with, Libra, I think that they do have feelings for you. They're emotionally reserved. They want to give love, but they won't because their intuition is telling them to hold back. They're very sad, they're very unhappy, and they feel like there's just so many problems here. And the decision that they're trying to make, it has to do with moving in a totally new direction. For some, it may even have to do with making a physical move. But they still feel tied to this connection a little bit. Let's look at the connection itself. Three of Hearts, or Three of Swords. That's painful. So there's a lot of pain in this connection. For some, there could be some third party energy. The Hermit, telling me that you've pulled back a great deal. Libra, you've been trying to do some soul searching. You've been trying to figure out, what to do, how to take control of your life. And I do think that a lot of you may be burying yourself in work, and that's a diversion for you. It looks like it could be a pattern for some of you. It's how you're dealing with your fears, and that's not really a healthy manner to deal with your fears. I'm going to point that out. But you are trying to find answers. Now, like I said, for some of you, there's no communication. For others of you, there may be communication, but you're reserved with that communication, and I believe they are too. Both of you feel very hurt in this connection. Now, on their side, they definitely do have feelings for you, and I do feel like with the Page of Cups here, that there could be like some kind of a loving gesture. It could be an apology of some sort, but it doesn't feel like an apology, to be honest. For some of you, it might be. I'm going to tell you, they're not going to just openly give love to the connection right now, but there could be some kind of a loving gesture. Because they do see you as wish fulfillment. They may also be waiting or hoping that that comes from your direction. I don't see you doing that, though. I don't see you reaching out. Let me see, why is the Three of Cups here? Yeah, you have the Knight of Wands in the reverse, so I don't see you reaching out. Even though you may want a reconciliation, or you may want to bring happiness back into the connection if you are still currently together, I don't see you reaching out. I don't see you communicating your feelings with this person. They have the Six of Cups. So they have very tender feelings towards you. They feel that the two of you are soulmates. You do as well. Again, I'm seeing that mirroring. I do feel as if a lot of them are waiting to, for you to come forward. I don't see you doing it. Even though both of you want to have a reconciliation or to bring joy back into the connection. But Libra, you have this energy of kind of holding back. It's like, it's a stubborn energy. It's like that you want to do this, but you won't. For some of you guys, this person may feel that there's a past life connection here as well. Let's see the outcome. Right, we have the Seven of Coins reversed. We have the Three of Cups again. Now that's what's affecting the connection. And we have the King of Swords reversed. Yeah, it's the same thing I just said. Again, we see air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But what I'm seeing here is that there is love here. But with regard to reconciliation, which is what is affecting the connection, Libra is not going to invest in that. Libra sees that as a poor investment and therefore is not going to invest in it. And the person you're involved with, they're also holding back. They're kind of cutting that option out as well. And I do feel that it creates, for this person, they either feel that you're angry or possibly that they are angry. But with regard to, the major factor affecting the connection, it's the reconciliation. Both parties want a reconciliation. Libra, you do have a little bit of a stubborn energy. Their energy is more yielding, but I think that they are getting ready to make a decision because they've just become so burdened and unhappy. So their decision is to move in a whole new direction. They haven't made it. They're still holding on to the connection right now. But with you not investing in the connection and moving forward, it's creating, there's pain here. So I see pain for both sides, and I see them feeling upset, feeling angry, and cutting this connection out, even though there is love in the connection. So Libra, it's almost like you're blocking this connection yourself. Now, at the bottom of the deck is the Empress. For some of you, this is a twin flame connection. We've got a lot of the twin flame cards, but this is, regardless, it's underlying energy, and it tells me that this has the ability to be very, very abundant. The connection itself could be extremely abundant, but it's blocked. So, all right, I'm going to pull an oracle card, and we'll see what happens with that. See if there's any further messages for you, Libra, or perhaps for the cross watcher. All right, let's see what we got. Stepping into stillness. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So you may be getting messages late at night, when you are alone, when things are still and quiet. So open your heart to that, Libra, and see if you can get those messages, because that's where your power lies. All right, I hope this has been helpful, Libra. If you would, like and share the video. If it has resonated with you at all, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And if you would like a personal reading, I'll be happy to help you with that. The information is below. Want to drop a comment? Feel free. I read them all. Until I see you in the monthlies, namaste.